Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Skill RPA. And in this video, we will be discussing about how to work with the data tables where the column names are having multiple lines. And generally, in most of the scenarios, we will be having the column names in a single line. But in very few cases, like we'll be having the columns into multiple lines. So I have taken two tables. One is with the column name into a single line and the other with the multiple line. So the data is same. I just modified the HTML table in order to get the column name into two lines. So now how we are going to do is like first we will be extracting the data from this HTML table and we will be printing the values with the help of log message activity. First we will do with the single line and then we will see how we need to handle the multi-line, how different we need to handle. So without further late, let me go to the UiPath Studio. And this is my UiPath Studio. I created the project and like I'll be scrapping the data with the help of extract data table. And if I identify the cell, it will ask to extract the whole data from the table. Click on S and I got the table. Click on finish. I don't have any other pages. So I have only one page and just click on no. Here one thing we need to identify, there is one thing which we need to keep in mind. See, this file is a local file, it's not from the URL. In order to access that, we need to go to the extension, manage extensions, and we need to go to details, and here we need to allow access to the file URLs, because this is not the online one, like it's not a URL, it is a local file. So we need to enable this in order to extract the data from HTML files which are saved locally. And now the table is got extracted and I want to loop through the table. So let me uh, I'll take the for each data table, and here is my table, extract data table. So I'm just changing the name to DT single line column, and I'm changing the scope to data scrapping. Yeah. So now I'm just putting this DT single line column name, and I can I'll use the log message activity here. Info and current row of, and this is a syntax to access any column value. So I'll go with the company name first. So here I have taken the data table and I'm looping through each row of the data table, and that is like each row, and in that row to access the company name value, this is the way we need to write the syntax. And let me go for a next one. Info current row of and contact name dot to string and country name. So log message company name contact name country name. So I'm just renaming each activity because I just want to have the proper naming convention for this. Let me rename this as well. Let me do this as well. So now I extracted. So I want to rename this file to extract single line column data. I want to create a new file. I don't want to this to be a main, so I'm just creating another main file and I'm just changing it to set as main. Extract single line column name data. I wanna change here as well instead of main. Yeah, it's done. So let me run this file. So I got the data. Now we need to go for a multi-line. Let me go for new sequence, extract multi-line column name data. We create this. Yeah, got it. Now we need to extract the data from this table and then we need to write print the same similar to what we have done in the single line tables. So let me go here, click on data scrapping, identify the cell. Yeah, it's done. If you remember in the previous data scrapping, we got company name in the same line, but here we got it two different lines. Gone as no. So everything is same. What we just need to do is like, let me change the variable name as per the naming convention. Multi-line column name data. And I'm changing the scope to extract multi-line. And I'm just moving it out from here, just deleting this. And let me rename this activity as well. So I got the data table extraction done. So everything is same when we are printing the things. I just want to copy this and paste it here because the column name is also same, right? So I'm just going with this and I just need to change the table name. So let me try to execute because it is also column name and everything is same. Let me run this file. I'll be getting an error. Yeah, I got an error because the company name is not in this similar fashion like in the same line. It is like company is in the first line and the name is in the second line. That is the reason for which we are getting this error. So let me see how we can do this. So there is a small syntax change here when we are getting into a different line. So what we need to do is like, because the company is in first line and the name is in the second line, so we need to look for the next line. We need to um, instruct the code in such a way that it should go for the next line in order to get the complete column name. So for that we need to just add vdlf. Oops. Oops, I got an error. VDLF is not, sorry, it's not VDLF, VBLF. Okay, click on OK. and let me execute this flow. I just want to make sure that like we are writing the correct syntax. Yeah, we got the error for contact name, that's fine, but we could able to print the company name. So the syntax is correct. So let us implement the same for other two columns as well. I'm just adding VBLF. Okay. VBLF. Click on OK and let me run this. It's working out. So this is the way we will be handling when we have the column name into the multiple lines. In case if we have 3 lines, then we will be adding the syntax after this name. In case if we have contact in one line and name in one line and uh, a person in third line, then we will be adding VBLF again, and then we will be writing the person. So whenever we have a new line break there, we will be adding the VBLF function. So this is how we will be doing this. And for the files, if you want to practice, like you can find these files and the source code as well in the description link. There will be a link in the description to download. Thanks for watching, and please like, share, subscribe to Skill RPA.